Huron Church Camp has been a long-standing summer tradition for many young people. Rob Henderson took our Life and Faith cameras there this past summer to check it out and to speak to current leaders in training about that program. Maybe it would be a good fit for some youth that you know.
Life and Faith has come to the shores of Lake Huron to Huron Church Camp, and we're here to visit and take a look at what's been going on at the camp this summer. I find myself with a bunch of friends on a very difficult wire to stand on without some help. What's this thing called, guys?
Tightrope.
The what?
The tightrope.
The tightrope. So I'm going to walk down the tightrope. Apparently Keith Nethery, who did this a few years ago, wasn't able to get too far. He had a complaint that he was too old and perhaps a bit stout to make it down the wire. But we're going to see if a young guy that might be in a little better shape could do better than him. Is everybody ready?
Yep.
Here I go. You know, for decades, a lot of people have been coming to Huron Church Camp, a lot of different age groups, to enjoy all the things that the camp has to offer. So that's what we're here to take a look at today, and to invite people to think about maybe bringing their kids and young ones out to Huron Church Camp next summer to experience all the wonderful things. One of the other things, of course, that goes on at Huron Church Camp is it's not just for kids to come to camp, although I know you guys do and you have a great time, right?
Yeah.
The other thing Huron Church Camp has is a program called the L.I.T program, which stands for Leader in Training. And so we're with some of the folks that are taking care of the Leader in Training program here at Huron Church Camp this summer, and we're going to talk to them a little bit about the program itself and what's to be expected and what it's all about here every summer at Huron Church Camp. And Ian Thompson's going to join us first, and Ian's the assistant camp director here at Huron Church Camp and also the L.I.T coordinator. So Ian, tell us a little bit about the program and what young people experience when they come up to take part in it here at HCC.
Yeah, sure. So our Leader in Training program takes kids in their first and second year of high school, so after they're finished grade 9 and after they're grade 10. And what the real goal of the program is to make them leaders for not only here at camp but out in the community as well. So in the 2-year program, they do some theoretical stuff where they do learn some leadership theory. However, most of the stuff that we do here is very hands-on, very practical stuff. So it's a great opportunity for us to see some really great potential staff in the future, but we're really hoping that they're going to take what they learn here and to bring it back to their communities as well.
And as you say, it's a 2-year program, first and second year, and Alex has been working with the first years. I know it's part of his work here at Huron Church Camp, so tell us a bit about what the first years experience when they come to HCC as LITs.
So they get here, kind of unpack their stuff, we get to know some name games, and then we get to some sessions the first week, kind of just basic learning of what they're going to know for the Bruce, just basic counselor stuff, and then we start packing for the Bruce Peninsula, which is our second week adventure. So during the second week we go to the Bruce Peninsula, hike there for a week, camp out there, have a good old bonding time, and come back. And then for the third week we kind of just finish it off with some kind of wind down sessions of just the whole experience and how they felt about it, and just basic.
And the Bruce trip is really the highlight, isn't it, for most of them? And that's a whole week up in the Bruce Peninsula. What do they get out of that? Or what are you at least trying to have as a goal for them to, when they walk out of a week in the Bruce, that they can walk away with?
A lot of them come in almost nervous with each other and they don't know really what to expect, and during the week they start to get on each other's nerves, and they kind of figure out that they need to work as a family to get through this experience. So they really become a close-knit family by the end of it.
Real bonding experience in a big way, yeah. So then after the first year, if they want to come back again, they can, and take part in the second year program, and Marco has been working with the second year LITs. What's the difference between the first year and the second year program when the kids come back for another year, Marco?
Well, in the first year, they actually work really closely with the the first week, and they do a lot of sessions together just to kind of get to know each other. Then the second week, while the first years are in the Bruce, the second years start to shadow different cabins, get to see what they really like in age groups and genders and see what works well with them. And then in the last week, they actually act as counselors for the whole week. And it's a really great learning experience for them since they really haven't had an opportunity like this before now. And they really seem to appreciate it. And it's really great to see them grow as leaders.
I'm sure you see that too, and you've been here for a few years, I know too. And what's it like to see them come in as first years, and then after a couple of years walk away with skills and ability to go back into their church communities or even the communities outside of their church to be leaders? That must be a good feeling for you too.
It really makes you feel proud, almost like a parent. I know, like Alex and I, we work together, we kind of almost get protective of the L.I.Ts just because we get to know them really well. We see them grow so far as leaders and people, and it's really impressive to see the work that they can accomplish in their 3 weeks here. It's really great.
That's great. It's a great experience. And one person I know personally that has taken part in the L.I.T program this year is Brett Henderson, who did the first year L.I.T program back in July. And Brett, what kind of things did you take out of the program this year for yourself?
I took out a lot of things. Mostly bonding experiences and how to kind of use those in the real world and just take them out and use them wherever you go was one of the things, yeah.
What was the highlight for you over the 3 weeks?
Probably the Bruce, yeah. I liked the Bruce a lot. It was also good bonding and really got to know a lot of people and how to do a lot of things. So it was fun.
What would you say to someone who was maybe thinking about coming in and looking at the L.I.T program at Huron Church Camp?
I would tell them to do it 100% because it's such an experience and it's not really anything you really get to do every day, so take the opportunity if you get it.
And you'll be back for year 2?
Absolutely.
Yeah. If all goes well, he's going to be back, so look out. Look out, that's great. And Gabe's joining us too. Gabe's a camper here in Church Camp this summer and is, I know, looking forward to being a leader one day, right, Gabe? Is that something that you'd like to do down the road?
Yes, it is.
It is? What is it about being a leader at Huron Church Camp that kind of excites you? What kind of things are you looking forward to?
It just seems so much fun. When I see all the other people, just how much fun they're having, it just makes me think that's going to happen to me sometime. So,
has being at Huron Church Camp and being part of this affected your faith when you're here too, Gabe?
Definitely, because this is kind of my second home, so it's a big part of my life.
What's your favorite part of being up here in the summer?
It's just to see it again, just because I know everything very well. Just to see everything, because I haven't seen it for a year, just to come back and have more fun.
3, 2, 1.
Go!
Well, hold on. I got to say something first. I got to do my blah, blah, blah. Oh. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
La 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 la.
Well, we've had a great day at Huron Church Camp today. We've found out a bit more about the Leader in Training program that they have here, and we've met some great friends, and we've experienced some wonderful activities, and really, again, had an opportunity to find out what makes this place so special. And as I was telling some of the kids earlier, I used to come here over 20 years ago when I was a camp counselor. That was a long time ago. And some things have changed a little bit, some of the buildings and some of the things that you guys have to play with. But the one thing that hasn't changed is the fact that this is the most special place, I think, in the whole Diocese of Huron. And we're really fortunate that we get a chance to come out and experience this wonderful place. And it's a great place to have a special journey together, isn't it, as friends, right? Yeah. So, speaking of journeys, I'm going to take one more trip, and I'm going to ask you guys for a little help to send me on my way. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, bye-bye!
Thank you for watching today. We hope you enjoyed the show. Please join us again, and remember you can always visit us on the web at lifeandfaith.ca. We do appreciate your support of local television programming. Have a wonderful week, and we look forward to seeing you again. Bye for now.